Oof, that sounds bad. Let's see how this thing cold starts. Oof, that's nice. Look at that, Loon. Starts right up. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, old friend. That machine has been with us for a long time and it's finally gone. It's gone.
That's sad.
We've had that machine for a long time.
10 years.
Yeah.
Just about as long as we had the dump truck. The dump truck was maybe 8 years.
We don't need it anymore.
We don't need it anymore, and we made profit off of it for using it for 10 years, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. What was the original purchase price?
We bought it for $7,000 in 2015.
Yeah.
Just I say 9 years and 3/4 years, 10 years. $7,000. We bought it with 500 hours. That was like 965.
Yeah.
I mean, we used it, but we also didn't drive it every single day where it would have had 5,000 or 6,000 hours. We did mulch jobs with it. We did pavers. We used the forks to pick up cabs in my old driveway. We picked up anything, you name it, with that thing. I'm just thinking about we had really good times with that thing because it never let us down, but some of the jobs were bad times. But the machine was there. We're running stuff for free up around the back of people's houses because we underbid the landscaping job. But, it's gone.
It's gone.
That's crazy. We haven't used it in, 4 months since we got these forklifts? It's been sitting behind my house. We might as well just get the money and use it for something else. Hey Jim, you got life insurance?
Yeah.
You do?
No.
What you're about to see here, ladies and gentlemen, is how Jim might be filing a claim for his life insurance policy that doesn't exist. Do not try this at home. Uh-oh, he's getting the nuts and bolts out. What the heck could that be for? Oh God, I see a golf cart in the bed of a pickup truck. He's got tools in his pocket with his nuts and bolts in his pocket. He's got, what is that, homemade ramps?
There's a process here. It's well thought out.
I thought this golf cart was a flip for the business. I see zip ties. What's going on here? You still got the sticker on the wood so you can return it to Lowe's. Oh God. Maybe if you don't have life insurance, I should unload it so we can cash in on my life insurance. Anyone want to take a guess what's going to happen here? Golf cart, pickup truck, flimsy ramps, and nuts and bolts in Jim's pocket. Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. All right, I'm starting to put the pieces of the puzzle together. What do you guys think? I see ramps with some black tape on them. He's pulling the nuts and bolts out of his pocket.
It's 2 pins.
The pins go into his tailgate.
To line it up like you're kicking a field goal.
I don't think lining it up is going to matter here when the golf cart's upside down. And who gets it when this doesn't work? Look at it. That's just you, skinny 100-pound Jimmy, walking up the ramps and they're bending. But honestly, how many times have you done this with the golf cart in and out?
Probably 50, and it works. I bring the golf cart everywhere, it works.
You are Dad's son. Look at all the zip ties.
This time it's not going to work.
You're straight on this side. Oh Lord. Bend, 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 bend. Oh!
It works.
This is a pretty cool golf cart. I guess for the 51st try, this ramp setup works. I think it's funny. This truck was purchased for the business to be a flip, and the golf cart was purchased to be a flip, and Jim kept the truck and the golf cart.
Yeah. Pull it in.
Now we're gonna pull this in the garage. Ready? Want to get the door ready? Rust-free doors for sale, ladies and gentlemen.
This has been the daily driver for me for the past 7 or 8 months.
We bought it with the plow on it back in March or February.
I don't remember. I've been driving this. I put a lot of miles on this thing already. A lot of miles being probably like, I don't know, 10,000 miles maybe on it, which is a lot.
Really? 10,000?
I think so, yeah. That's a lot for me. That's the most amount of miles I've driven in that time period ever. I've never had to drive that much, but this truck has been fantastic, and it's come to an end now. I just got the other truck, as you guys saw in the previous videos, and
you know what I was thinking, Jim?
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, but you should throw somewhere in the video here.
Yeah.
The picture of your first truck.
I did.
You did?
It was in a. I'll put it in again.
Yeah, just because you see the truck yesterday is a crew cab dually, and you started with an extended cab dually. Got rid of it because it was too big at the time, which made sense back when you were what, 18 or 19?
Well, I was 18.
No, you got it when you got your permit.
17. I got it when I was 16. I sold it when I was 18.
Yeah, so you kept it
and
for
then
a couple
I bought the
years.
other truck and I made it a shorty, and it was really small. I guess I got a thing for dualies because I was a dually too.
Yeah, but now you got room, a little bit of room behind the seat.
And then this truck was great. It's been fun to drive, and it's time to move on from it. I got something else. And it's just going to be a shame to sell this because we're not going to get anywhere near what it's worth in parts. It's rotted out. The cab really needs to be scrapped.
Not really. It's not horrible.
It's not great though.
This was the Plainfield bed that was white, right?
This one had a bed. This bed was white, but this came with the truck.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
The bed's in pretty good shape, but the cab and the doors and the rockers all need to be replaced. Just as a whole, it's not going to bring that much money being all rotted out like this. So we're going to use it for something a little bit better. Yeah, as you guys can tell, down below the video, probably at this point, we're at 9,700 subscribers. We're getting real close to 10,000, and we need to do something good to celebrate 10,000. And this truck's going to be a perfect donor truck for what we're going to do with Steve's DeFuria truck, right? I didn't even tell you we were going to do this.
What?
We're going to.
Well, we've been hanging on to that truck for a year and a half, sitting in my driveway. We moved that thing probably 15 times.
Yep. So we're going to park this truck out right here, and we're going to take the engine and electronic modules and stuff, and we're going to do a diesel swap into the DeFuria truck, which we'll look at later on today. Because this motor runs perfectly fine, and we're going to do a couple things probably while the cab's off when it's getting switch swapped over.
Transmission also?
Yeah.
So we won't be able to keep that stick shift then?
It'll be an automatic.
Ugh.
We could make it a stick if we find a transmission. We had one before a couple months ago.
That truck will be sweet with a stick shift.
We could do that too, but
But it's going to have the same gauge clusters that are in it now, the 72 Ford
make it
gauge.
all work. It's all going to work like it should, which is going to be sweet. And then this truck will get parted out. The front clip's going to go. I need the hood, starting with the hood. Definitely for that truck. That truck needs a hood out
Tailgate?
there. Tailgate is good on this truck. The bed is good. We'll be able to sell that.
Oh, here's a question. We wouldn't take the Defuria 72 F350 body and put it on this frame.
So we could do that too.
Make it four-wheel drive?
We could do that.
But it just won't be a dually.
It could be a dually if we do it. I was thinking about that as well. We could just pick the dump bed up and put it on here, and pick the cab up and put it right on this chassis.
And would it? It's a single cab.
It is. So
8-foot bed.
It would work. We'd make it work.
Huh. That's
which
an
is
idea.
A good idea because this frame's in pretty good shape too.
So what are we doing now? I'm gonna scan this, right?
Yeah, we're gonna scan this truck. Somebody sent us a scanner, and we're gonna do a little review on it. I'm gonna scan this truck before we start kind of ripping it apart because it's got a couple codes that we want to look at. And I'm gonna demonstrate this product for you so that we can see what it can do. Okay. All right, Steve, show them what we got.
This is the AD600S scan tool from Top Don. We're gonna plug it in here. I think you have a check engine light. What else do you have? Low fuel, but that's probably just
fuel gauge is.
Will that read that the fuel gauge?
I think it sets a code for that. So
unit?
yeah, it's on and off.
That comes in because now the box can go. We can toss the box.
Yeah, we don't need
now
that.
We're set here with a carrying case to keep it safe, keep the screen safe.
Right off the bat, I'm looking at this. Put it right behind your seat.
Exactly, or in your glove compartment or under your seat.
Yeah, something like that.
The paperwork that goes with it. Product overview and just some
instructions.
Yeah, instructions on how to use it. I like this. I like the carrying cases because you're going to end up cracking the screen if you just have the scan tool itself and you put it where you put it.
Yeah.
Look at this shiny thing.
It looks good.
That'll be our plug to plug into the OBD2.
Yep.
Cool. We got our power button up top. Okay.
It's got juice.
We got juice. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we didn't even plug it in yet. I like how it has its own screen. You know, those phone scanners where you got to pull your phone out and hook up to Bluetooth or something like that. I like having it on one.
Yeah,
this is quick and easy. This is like, we get trucks in here all the time. They have little random codes on them. And this is going to be perfect to speed it up.
And usually our phone is tied up to the Bluetooth.
Yeah, exactly.
Listening to music, or it's tied up to, we're using it for
looking up stuff.
For trucks or parts or something. Just set up an email with a password to make an account. And then we are going to history record battery. It's just going to tell you all the different things, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
We got to connect it first. I'm gonna play around with the buttons a little bit. Oh wow.
You can pick all the different brands there. What did that say? Oh yeah, that's cool.
Dodge.
So we're working on a Ford,
well,
obviously.
This works because our little Bluetooth scanner can't do Dodges, right?
Yeah, we can't do them with that other thing.
We had an airbag light on in that truck.
Yeah, we didn't know what it was.
I mean, this got every brand in here. So what do we want to do here? Want to
plug it in and run the key halfway.
6-liter automatic.
Yeah.
Diesel. All right, this thing is sweet. Which one?
Hit auto scan. DTC, hit DTC. Diagnostic trouble codes.
Fuel level sensor A circuit, that's for your fuel gauge.
Yeah.
Glow plug circuits, that's probably for your check engine light. You click on it, or there we go. Oh, it goes right into Google,
because it'll probably give you a reference of what the code stands for. Yeah, it does. So it pulls you right up on the internet here.
So you don't have to open up any new tabs on your phone or anything.
So if you have a code and you don't know what it is,
it does it for you.
It'll pull it. That's something that's really nice.
Here's the back button right here.
Yeah, that's really nice. You can go right on the internet and see what, like, click on the fuel level sensor and look it up.
The first one right here.
Yeah, click on that one. And now it pulls it up. One of the most common trouble codes is P0460.
Not fuel left in the tank.
So the fuel sending unit is inconsistent on this truck, so that's why that code is here. Oh, that's sweet. It can count like misfires on it if your vehicle can do that.
I like this thing.
Go to engine RPM. Just click that one. Oh yeah, now start it.
All right, let's unplug this and put it back in the case that came with, and we'll wrap this up.
Yeah, so that's real nice though. They just the speed and everything to get it plugged in and get the codes out. It's great. Link will be below for this product.
If we didn't like this, we would have straight up said it, and it would be probably thrown up top, and we would never use it again. But this is going. We'll show them where we're gonna put this. I just don't even think we're gonna need it in the case because we're gonna use it so much.
Yeah.
We can put this right here. So when we go out the door, grab it. We got our jump pack somewhere around here, and we can go to town and go to work. Figure out what's wrong with these trucks.
Here it is.
It's a 72, right?
Yeah.
1972 Ford F350 dump truck. We have a clean title and our name for this thing. We bought it from our friend Rich down in Belleville. Bill of sale from his auction that happened a little over a year and a half ago, and it ended up, he found the title and we were able to get it. Here it sits. 64,000 miles. 60,313. Look at how this is so cool.
Oh. Is it 60,313? Yeah, look at that. Look at the headliner.
I mean, this truck is 72. 52 years old? 72 to 24? 30? Yeah, it's 52.
52 years old.
Yeah.
It's almost as old as Dad.
And Mom. Well, 50 years, this is what the fuel tank was, I think, right? There, I think. Anyway, 52 years old. Who knows if the seat was replaced, but if it isn't, that's pretty cool. Built Ford tough. It says it right here. I mean, look at the doors. Nothing. No rust. Dirt. I mean, if you want to call that rust right there, but no crunchies. The cab's in perfect shape. No crunchies there.
Let me crawl. I've actually never crawled under this thing. Look at that. The frame looks amazing. It looks really good. Look at how small the drive shaft is.
I've actually never gone under. Maybe I have to chain it down to the truck.
Look at how small the transmission is. You can barely see it up in there.
But this runs the PTO. Look at the little PTO coming off.
Where?
A little drive shaft for the PTO.
Where is it?
On the other side. See
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Let me go over there.
And then the pump motor thing's right here.
Let me go over here. Let's see if we can see that. The drive shaft looks like a golf club. It's that thin. Maybe you can see it up in there. It's so small.
The only bad thing is this. That's rot.
Yeah, that's the only bad spot.
Here and there. So I think if we found a door at some point, if we really wanted to, 'cause this is missing the mirror too. We could probably put Ford mirrors on here, like the newer style ones. Would look pretty cool. We could probably find a fender for this side.
Yeah.
And a door, and that's it. If we really, really, really wanted to.
Toolbox is there.
But look at the dump body. It's in like perfect shape. The paint's just faded.
Yeah, this thing would be sweet. Done up right. They've got some junk tires in the bed, but the floor's in really good shape too down in there.
I don't know which way we go with this. The frame is so good. Drivetrain right to it, or switch the cab and the body onto the
We have to think about that. You guys are probably thinking, well, why don't we just... Well, there's multiple options at engines here, but...
Yeah, option one is to get this V8 gasser.
Hey, why don't we just get it running? But I'm sure it's probably a turd. It's probably slow as crap.
I want to turn the tires.
It's probably super slow.
There's no hood to come on a pull latch. I think you
Yeah.
can right from here.
And then probably the next most popular thing would be to put a Cummins in this thing. That would be cool, and it would be very easy, but let's do something that people don't do. Let's put a 6-liter in it. We could have put a 7.3 in here too. We could do that, but
there's a lot of room out here, Jim.
Let's put a 6-liter in it. I bet you there's not that many people who have swapped 6 liters into something like this. That's not a very popular conversion.
You got the old school brake system. You have to figure that out.
The motor looks pretty good.
It doesn't look bad. They have the valve cover.
Has that same stupid mechanical fuel pump down there that the other one does.
Yeah.
Piece of garbage. Probably would take 10 years to get the fuel up to the carb anyway.
And we could try and get it running and then just play a diesel engine in the background when we drive it on the phone.
But this is what we're going to do.
What did I pay for this? $320.
Yeah, $320.
Sorry, Rich, for bidding so low. But if I didn't bid, the guy below me was cheaper, so it would have sold even cheaper. I kept my word. I said we weren't flipping this. It's going to a good home, and it's staying with a good home.
Look at the license plate. October of '88. That's a long time ago.
It cranks. We never tried it. Never even
We did, I think, and it kicked for 2 seconds.
Okay, I don't remember that, but
It's number 2 in the fleet, it says. There's probably only 2 trucks in the fleet. No, there might have been more, but
the Diphtheria truck, like, we're gonna obviously probably paint it at some point and do it up.
yeah.
But Fetty Ford in Clifton, New Jersey, back in 1972, they're still there.
They are?
Yep.
That's
I believe
crazy.
They go to the landscape show in Secaucus in the wintertime. They have like a little booth with all their new trucks. We should just drive this in.
See, I'd hate to lose the old wheels.
Yeah, me too.
We'd have to throw adapters if we go the route of that. I like the how rugged the tires are too on the old truck.
Yeah, but also, how cool would it be to put like really cool?
No, put Alcoas on it. That would be sweet. 10 lugs on here. That would be awesome.
I'm thinking if we did this thing up right, it'd be really cool to take it to car shows,
Yeah.
truck shows. But then it would be also cool to put a couple pieces of wood on the side and use it for scrap metaling.
That would be sweet.
Just for like our stupid little piles of crap that we get that need to be dumped out, so we don't have to load them into the pickup truck.
We got to start thinking about it and get some measurements and get a plan going, because it's gonna be a lot of work. It's not like it's just Legos where you put the pieces together and they go. We're gonna have to make some stuff.
Well, we got options. We're also not jumping on this tomorrow, relatively soon, but not tomorrow, so we have time. It would just be cool to start this up right now, even just to drive it, just with the look it has.
Yeah.
Turn the running lights up top on.
All right, it's gonna be a good one now. Let's get thinking.
Yeah, drop your comments. Give your advice. If this was your truck, what would you do with it? As like option 1, and then option 2, think about, and then envision yourself as crazy lunatic diesel people, and think of some crazy idea. Maybe give 2 different versions of what you would do with this.